The Funhouse Corpse. In the 1970s, a shocking discovery turned a popular carnival attraction into a national sensation. For decades, a lifelike mannequin had been displayed in a funhouse at the New Pike amusement park in Long Beach, California. Visitors had walked past it, some posing for pictures, others commenting on its unsettling realism. Carnival workers regularly repainted and repositioned the mannequin, believing it to be just another creepy decoration. However, the dark truth about this prop would not come to light until years later. The mannequin was actually the mummified body of Elmer McCurdy, a failed train robber who died in 1911 during a shootout with law enforcement in Oklahoma. After McCurdy's death, no family came forward to claim his remains, leaving his body in the care of an opportunistic funeral director. This mortician, recognizing a chance to profit, embalmed McCurdy with arsenic, a common preservation technique at the time, and put the body on display in his parlor as the bandit who wouldn't give up. Curious locals paid to see the body, and McCurdy's corpse became a macabre tourist attraction. In the years that followed, McCurdy's body was sold to traveling sideshows and carnivals. It was passed from one owner to the next, transformed from a historical curiosity into a forgotten decoration. Over time, layers of paint and phosphorus were added to the body, disguising its true nature. The corpse traveled across the country, appearing as everything from a Wild West outlaw to a prop in haunted houses. Carnival workers and audiences alike believed it was nothing more than an unusually realistic mannequin. The truth was revealed in 1976 during the filming of an episode of The $6 Million Man. While repositioning the mannequin for a scene, a crew member accidentally broke its arm, exposing human bone beneath the layers of paint. A medical examination confirmed the shocking reality. The mannequin was an actual human corpse. Further investigation revealed that McCurdy's body had been on display for over 65 years, appearing in various attractions across the United States. It had been painted, dressed, and displayed without anyone suspecting its true identity. The discovery of McCurdy's corpse prompted public outrage, and his remains were finally laid to rest in 1977 at Summit View Cemetery in Guthrie, Oklahoma. To prevent further exploitation, his grave was sealed with concrete, ensuring that his long and bizarre journey had truly come to an end. The Bunny Man. The legend of the Bunny Man Bridge is one of Virginia's most enduring urban myths, blending elements of folklore, horror, and real-life events. The Colchester Overpass, located in Fairfax County, has become synonymous with the story of the Bunny Man, a sinister figure said to haunt the area, dressed in a bunny costume and wielding an axe. The origin of the legend dates back to 1904, when a bus transporting patients from a nearby asylum reportedly crashed near the overpass. According to the story, one inmate escaped into the woods, leaving behind a trail of dead rabbits hanging from trees. Over time, the escapee supposedly became a local menace, with sightings of a man in a rabbit suit terrorizing the area. While this early version of the story is largely fictional, real events in 1970 breathed new life into the legend. On October 19, 1970, U.S. Air Force Academy cadet Bob Bennett and his fiancée were parked near the bridge when they were confronted by a man dressed as a rabbit. The figure shouted at them for trespassing before hurling an axe at their car, shattering a window. Bennett described the attacker as wearing a full bunny suit, though his fiancée claimed it looked more like a hood with long ears. Just 10 days later, Paul Phillips, a construction worker, encountered a similar figure near an unfinished home in the Kings Park West neighborhood. Phillips reported seeing a man dressed as a rabbit chopping at the porch of the house with an axe. When confronted, the Bunny Man threatened Phillips, warning him to leave before he chopped his head off. Phillips fled, and the man disappeared into the woods. Over the next few weeks, more than 50 people reported sightings of the Bunny Man, describing a figure dressed in white lurking near the bridge and nearby woods. Despite an extensive police investigation, no suspect was ever caught, and the identity of the Bunny Man remains a mystery. The Colchester Overpass, now known as Bunny Man Bridge, has since become a popular destination for thrill seekers, ghost hunters, and urban legend enthusiasts. Each Halloween, the bridge attracts visitors hoping to glimpse the elusive Bunny Man or experience the eerie atmosphere that surrounds the site. The Green Man. The story of the Green Man, also known as Charlie No-Face, is both a tragic account of human endurance and an example of how real events can evolve into enduring folklore. The legend originates from the life of Raymond Robinson, a man who became a local fixture in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, despite the horrific injuries that shaped his life. In 1919, 8-year-old Raymond was climbing the Morado Bridge near Beaver Falls to investigate a bird's nest. Unaware of the danger, he touched a live power line carrying 22,000 volts of electricity, suffering catastrophic injuries. The electrical shock destroyed his eyes, nose, and right arm, leaving his face permanently disfigured. Raymond survived, but his appearance caused others to react with fear and discomfort. Unable to work or live a conventional life, Robinson turned to craftsmanship, making leather wallets and belts at his family's home. At night, he took long walks along State Route 351, where the darkness allowed him to avoid stares and judgment. Locals who drove along the rural road often reported seeing his glowing figure in their headlights, a result of his scarred skin reflecting the light. This eerie phenomenon earned him the nickname Green Man or Charlie No-Face. While many were frightened by his appearance, those who stopped to talk to Raymond discovered a kind and intelligent man. Teenagers often sought him out, offering him cigarettes or beer, and Raymond was known to chat with those who treated him kindly. His nocturnal walks became a local legend, with stories of his glowing face and haunting presence spreading throughout the region. Raymond continued his solitary life until his death in 1985. Despite the tragic circumstances of his injuries, his story has become a symbol of resilience, illustrating how one man's life could inspire both fear and compassion. The legend of the Green Man persists, blending the real and the supernatural into a tale that has captivated generations. The dead body under the mattress. The urban legend of finding a dead body hidden under a hotel mattress has terrified travelers for decades. What makes this story so disturbing is that it has happened multiple times, with real-life cases confirming the gruesome possibility. One of the most infamous incidents occurred in 1999 at the Ocean View Motel in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Guests staying in room 112 repeatedly complained about a foul odor. Initially, hotel staff dismissed the complaints, assuming the smell came from plumbing issues or a dead animal. Over the course of several days, multiple guests checked in and out, all reporting the same stench. Eventually, housekeeping conducted a thorough inspection and made a horrifying discovery. The decomposing body of Saul Hernandez was hidden inside the box spring beneath the bed. Hernandez had been murdered and concealed in the room, his body left to decay while unsuspecting guests slept just inches above him. This case is not an isolated incident. Similar discoveries have been reported in other hotels, often involving victims of violent crimes whose bodies were hidden to delay detection. The Ocean View Motel case prompted hotels to adopt stricter cleaning protocols, including routine checks under beds and inside box springs. Many establishments have since replaced traditional beds with platform designs to prevent their use as hiding places. The legend of the body under the mattress endures, blending fact and fiction into a tale that continues to unsettle travelers worldwide. People in the walls. The unsettling idea of someone secretly living within the walls of a home is a recurring theme in horror stories. But real-life cases have proven this nightmare can become a reality. One of the most infamous incidents occurred in 1986 in Pepperell, Massachusetts, involving Daniel LaPlante, a convicted criminal. LaPlante gained access to a family's home through a crawl space and lived undetected for weeks. He emerged only when the family was away, eating their food, moving their belongings, and even drilling holes in the walls to spy on them. The family began noticing strange noises and objects out of place, prompting them to call the police. When officers investigated, they discovered LaPlante's hiding place and arrested him. Another chilling case occurred in 2008 in Japan, where a man discovered a homeless woman living in his closet. She had sneaked into his home through an unlocked door and remained hidden for over a year, only coming out when he was at work. The woman even installed makeshift bedding and stored food in the closet, managing to evade detection until the homeowner noticed missing items and set up surveillance cameras. These real-life incidents lend credence to the urban legend of people in the walls, demonstrating that truth can sometimes be more terrifying than fiction.